Welcome back to my channel, everyone. This is Naja, the head bacon in charge of the Bacon Bit Squad, and today's video is going to be a Q3 2025 sinking funds update. I know that I have not provided an update for you guys in quite some time, and I will go ahead and recap what Q2 looked like, but not in this video today. Today, I want to share with you what my July through September 2025 is looking like as far as sinking funds. If you have not already subscribed to the channel and you enjoy content that talks about mortgage-free budgeting, saving, as well as side hustle income, make sure that you subscribe, hit the all notification bell so that you don't miss any uploads. And if you are returning to my channel, that you are a part of the Bacon Bit Squad. Really appreciate you guys. So why do we have sinking funds? Let's just talk about that briefly before I get into what sinking funds that I have. We have sinking funds or purpose funds in order to make sure that we're saving a little bit of money each and every paycheck in order to meet the needs that we know later on down the line we're going to have. In other words, think of it as a small savings account that you can either save digitally or you can use the cash envelope system. It is just a small way that makes a big impact in order for me to be able to save money each and every month in order to be able to meet the needs that I have later on down the line. So for Q3, we have 4 important categories for myself that I am working on and that I'm making sure that I am putting some extra money towards because I know that these things are important and they are coming up. So the first category that we have here says fall sport. If you have been on my channel for any length of time, you know that I do have an older son that does track, but now my youngest son has shown interest in playing soccer, and I'm so excited and happy for him because this is his first sport and he's all about running, jumping. We are getting him into soccer this fall. I've already signed him up. So a couple of things that I need to get for him are cleats, shin guards. I'm going to get him a little soccer set so that he can practice in our backyard, although we do have a local park where he can practice as well, and then also some socks and anything else that we may need, such as cones, in order to help him with his skills. Soccer season starts in September, but we want to make sure that we have those things. I would like to thank Quality Goods Worldwide for partnering with me today on this particular video. They reached out to me regarding soccer charms that they have, and these were perfect, especially with us doing soccer season soon. As you can see, they have a large variety of charms. My son was very excited about picking out charms for his Crocs that he received recently, and so I thought this was the perfect opportunity for both of us to look and see what they had. The final result, he picked out many charms and they were easy to actually put on the Crocs, which helped out a lot. Then we decided to go ahead and go to the local soccer field in order to test out the charms to see how well they stayed on. They stayed on beautifully. We got a chance to play soccer, and then when it was time to go, we ended up changing back into our Crocs. They have held up so well. The quality of them is really good. If you are interested in getting these charms, make sure you go to the link that I have in my description box. Perfect and affordable for any soccer lover in your life. The next thing that I'm going to talk about as far as a sinking fund for Q3, July through September 2025, back to school. Our kids go back in August, specifically around the middle of August. So there are a couple things that I will need to get and that I'm preparing for. We do have some back to school supplies, which mainly go for my youngest son, which he's going into the 3rd grade. However, I do want to maximize what I already have, and this is where checking the supplies that you have come into play. We will be attending for the 3rd year the back to school bash. They do provide supplies for us, and so that's something that I won't have to pay out of pocket. $600 I am making sure that I save up for and that I have enough money. That is going to go between my oldest, which he will be entering 11th grade, as well as my youngest. I'm also going to take advantage of tax-free weekend to make sure that I am maximizing the money that I have. Do I already have $600 saved up? Not quite. I do have some money in some other sinking funds that we didn't use for the summer, such as the summer fund as well as a summer camp fund, because we did not do any summer camps that required money this summer. So I will be taking from that envelope and starting fresh as far as summer camp for next year. The next sinking fund that I'm focusing on for the third quarter is travel. Typically, I do an annual trip. However, I'm postponing it until September. So instead of it being a 7-8 day trip that I normally do, I will be doing a 4-day weekend trip, which will still be considered my self-care. I have already saved up all the money for the trip. I just opted to not take that particular trip for the month of July. I think that it has been super busy with other things. We have driver's ed going on, other things that have taken priority and of importance for the month of July. And so it just wouldn't work out for me being away for that long. So I wanted to make sure that those things are taken care of. And so I have pushed back the vacation until September. I'll talk more about that as we get a little bit closer into that season. And the last thing that I want to focus on for quarter three 2025 is the emergency fund. Now, if you see here where it says file taxes, yes, I have not done that exactly just yet. Guys, please don't get on me, or you can't get on me. I understand. This will be the first year that I have not filed taxes immediately right away. I do not think that we owe actually for this year, so I think that we'll be in the clear. It's just that I haven't filed them just yet. I say I think we don't owe, but there's always that chance. I just really didn't get on the ball with it for this year. However, any type of refund that we do receive, that will be put towards the emergency fund because we are still trying to build up the emergency fund. As you know, anything can happen. Everything happens with the emergency fund. So we want to make sure that we are using the tax refund in order to put it towards good use in the event that we need to pull from that emergency fund for an actual true emergency, not something that we're able to cash flow easily. So these are the 4 categories that I am focusing on for quarter three, July through September 2025. Guys, in the comment section, let me know what categories or things that you guys are focusing on regarding your sinking funds, your purpose funds, or your savings funds for quarter three. And if you haven't already started looking at things for quarter three that you want to start saving for, this will be a great time for you to go ahead and make a plan. Pull out your notebook and your pencil, or if you are someone that budgets digitally, pull out your iPad, your tablet, or your computer and start making a plan so that you know and look at the things that are upcoming and what's going on for July, August, and September. If you happen to enjoy this video and any of the content that you see on my channel, make sure you subscribe to the channel as I stated earlier. Give this video a like and make sure that you comment on this video and let me know what your plans are for July through September 2025 as far as your sinking funds. I would love to hear what you are looking at accomplishing for those months, and so that we can encourage you and continue on this journey. Till the next video, guys. Bye.